don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Dinoforce robot team. This is number 5, their Brave Dino Warrior Special Team Stegosaurus. This is the upscaling and recoloring of the Power of the Prime Snarl. So, front of the box has this nice little, I don't know what you call that. It's raised and it's reflective, so that's kind of neat. The box, side, back of the box transforms in 13 steps. It's the Stegosaurus, side of the box, top of the box, bottom of the box. Alright, so why don't we jump into this and see what we get. So old number 5 here comes with one of the hands, and we already got hands with the Velociraptor, whatever its name is. So this is a spare, and just like the other one, this part is molded in, so we can't put, unlike the foot where this part comes out, it really does, and makes that cavity. This is solid, so you won't be able to put this in there like that. It's just a solid chunk. Okay, he comes with a fist. He comes with a gun, which they just took the one gun to mold it. I guess that's okay. I don't really see what the problem is. And the sword, and yeah, they just took the one sword as well. He can hold his sword, he can hold his gun, all good. Alright. I just took his hand off. That's probably not a good thing. But these are the kinds of things that we need to see when we're reviewing stuff, right? So that we know whether or not to purchase these. That's an unfortunate thing. He also comes with instructions. There's his stats if you need them for some odd reason. Yeah, that's him. I've noticed that none of these have the combined form directions, so that may just be something that comes later in the final one. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out together. Alright, that thigh rotation is stiff as all get out. Forgive me. Alright, standing to the top of his head, we're looking at about 6.5, shoulder to shoulder, let's call it 3. It's a little shy of that, but let's call it 3. Depth wise, how much shelf space is he going to take up? Let's say 3.5, because these things are movable. And I mean, even if you put them aside, it's still going to be close. Alright, articulation, the head can go around. It's got a little bit up and down, not much. Are these things not? Nope, that's as far back as they go, unless we disconnect them a little bit. The shoulders can go all the way out, so he can definitely go wee. Now this is a hinge right here, as you can see, but the shoulder is on a ball joint, so it can go around and do what it needs to out. Bicep rotation is on this mushroom peg that you can see right here. Elbows give you 90 degrees, and you saw this pop off, but it can go in and out. Waist rotation, yes, it's also on a mushroom peg. T-jointed ball joints for hips, and yet that's all you're going to get. It's not going to be a full Chinese splits. Forward and back, looks like that. So it's not a full American split either. Thigh rotation, mushroom peg. The knees are shy of 90 degrees by quite a bit, and the foot is suggested, it's just kind of painted on there. Alright, I guess we've covered articulation, we've looked at him. My initial thoughts, I think this is die cast. He's got some die cast in him somewhere. It's not the tail. Is that die cast? It dings like plastic. That's definitely plastic. It feels like he's got some die cast in him, but I can't really tell what. Zooming in here real quick, you can see his head sculpt. He's got some silver on his crest. He's got nice red eyes. I do like that, and they've got the black outline, which really helps with this type of thing. Silver face, the combiner port's just sitting there. This is kind of a rust red brown color, gray, yellow, yellowy orange. This is white plastic. You've got a little bit of orange here. The fists are plastic. Coming down the figure, you've got a little bit of gray right here, a little bit of that mustardy yellowish color right here. You've got some gray that's going to show up, some black toes. Back of the figure looks like this. So you got a little bit of yellow that's going to come out there, and I suppose the next thing to do is going to be side figure. And here it is with the power of the Prime snarl. And wait! Nemesis, what's wrong? You promised no more Dinobots. Yes, I know, but we're working through the last of the set that I bought. Don't make me pee in your Cheerios. Get the hell out of here. Ah! Sorry about that, folks. Alright, so yeah, there it is next to the Power of the Primes Dinobot. As you can see, this one has this little cover piece here, which this one apparently does not have. Interesting. It's got this little translucent piece here too that this one apparently does not have. That's a difference. And it's an interesting difference. Okay. Well, now we know. And now we know there's a difference. So, I suppose the next thing to do will be to transform him. So, let's take the wings here, push them all the way back, turn the head around, push it in, take these and rotate them upwards. The tail will separate, and it's got a pin and a port there which help it quite a bit, so that's actually rather ingenious on their part. This will come down and it'll plug in. If you can see, there's two ports and there's two tabs right there that will at least theoretically get in there. There we go. Alright. Take your fists, ball them up here, squeeze that back together, and that's basically the back end. Move those out. Open these up as wide as they'll go. Rotate around, rotate around, and this will pin together. You can see maybe the pin and the port right there, or my big thumb, whichever one comes first. Okay, close these up, and you have to close these up kind of together because they latch together in a way that you kind of just have to do it all at once. Bring the head together, it will snap to, pull it up, pull the arms, whoa, those are tight, down, and here we have a Stegosaurus, just like that. You can see the kind of coppery color, the yellows, the white. Okay. Yeah, the black feet, the gray, the screw right here that I'm going to loosen a little bit so that it's not quite so tight. I don't have a screwdriver handy right now. Got all this crazy crap over here on my review table, and I can find a screwdriver when I need one. Let's see here. Just a half turn makes a pretty good difference. So just be mindful. Half turn, full turn, something just loosens it up a little bit. Okay. He's got these red eyes, the white, the green, the black. Yeah, let's see here. He's measuring in at approximately 6 3/4 shoulder to shoulder. The width is going to be the same at about 1 3/4 to 3 inches. Height wise, we're looking at the tip of the thing here right about 4.5 inches if I looked at it right. Yep, 4.5 inches. Okay, so I think now we need to do scale comparisons. Alright, so the last thing we need to do here is put him in foot mode. And he does make a foot. He's going, let me rephrase that. When he is in combined mode for me, he is going to be a foot. He will not be an arm. I know he came with stuff to be a foot, or a hand rather, I'm sorry. But that's just not going to be what he's going to be for me. So, holy Pop-Tarts, Batman. Oh, goodness. Nice and stiff. I'll give it that. Alright. And, I mean, there's an appropriate way to do the feet, but quite honestly, I don't care. Then you put that in there, and bam. He's a foot. Just like that. Again, these have pins and ports, and you can put them where you want to and make it all nice and solid. There's a port right there, evidenced like that, and then this thing comes around or does some crazy crap. I don't know. Let's just do it like this, just because we can. And there it is as a foot. So, one of the good things, well, the things I like about these is you can take the extra foot, apparently, the extra arm hand thing, and make a gigantic heel spur with it. So, yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Okay. Final thoughts wise, it's fine. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's not the worst. It will definitely be good to represent my G2 Dinobots when I get the Yellow Devastator, and I have these, then I'll have a G2 version of that. I'm additionally going to get some Toy Hacks labels for them for the G2, just so they look right. I think it's fine. You either consider these Power Ranger Dinobots or you consider them G2, and I choose to do G2. So, yeah, we've got 2 more videos coming. We have the Snarl, Slag, whatever, the Brontosaurus one, and the combined video. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John. Operators are standing by.